Welcome everyone, this is West Prop Zimbabwe. Today is a very exciting day. It's Friday the 23rd of July 2021 and it's 10 a.m. in the morning. We've just finished our management team meeting around this table. This is our management board and we're glad to have a guest today with us, Dr. Enrico Maverick. Thank you for joining us today, sir.
Thank you so much.
Over to you, Enrico, for this news you brought us today.
First and foremost, I want to thank you all for the privilege and honor to meet with you and also to join your meeting this morning. Mr. Ken Sharpe, I'm here because I'm inspired by the story of the donkey. Many people don't know the story of the donkey. But a man and a woman, they were traveling and they had their luggage and they had their children. As they were traveling, this man said, as I embark on this journey, I cannot allow my wife to suffer. So I'm going to let her ride on this donkey. And I will walk, and my children and I will carry the luggage. So they pursued on this journey together. Society laughed at him. They called him a fool. And they said, how can a gentleman like this be used by his woman? Doesn't he understand that this woman is undermining his authority? She should be carrying these things. She's the mother. She's the wife. So this gentleman then decided to switch roles. He decided, I will ride on the donkey, and my wife can walk, and the kids can carry the luggage. Funny enough, again, society would have something to say. They laughed at him, called him names, and said, what sort of a man are you? You allow a woman to go through such pain, carry this burden when you are there. So he decided then to have the donkey carry the luggage, and him and his wife would walk. Society again would not spare him. They called him an abuser. He was abusing animals, not caring and friendly to nature. So what does he then do? He decides to walk free, the wife free, the donkey free, and says, hey, I'm not going to do anything. We're just going to mind our own business. Society didn't leave them alone because they decided not to put anything on the donkey. They called him names, yelled at them, and said, you fools, don't you know that donkeys are designed to carry luggage? They can endure some of these things and you humans can't? Mr. Ken, the reason why I gave reference to the story of the donkey is because whether we celebrate you today or not, whether we give you an award or we don't, society will still have something to say. So we are not moved by what anyone will say. You just recently, through your company and together with your team, launched Pokogara Residential Estate. And just a few weeks or a few days after, I think you also launched Millennium Heights. I know that Pomona City is in the pipeline. Now, what saddens me as a Zimbabwean, and together with many other people, is no one has just come to say thank you. It really shocks me because I've seen a ground turning into a building. I've seen people being given keys, being told that now you have a home. You know, I remember seeing KVG crying because she said, where I'm coming from, it's impossible for me to be said to own a property. And not just that, being a woman on top of it, in a patriarchal country like Zimbabwe, to be called a property owner, that is unheard of. And what really surprises me is no one just gave you a call to say, thank you for what you've done. And I say to myself, together with my colleagues, we sat down and we said, why do we wait for funerals? Why do we want to gather when you can no longer hear what we are saying and say to you, wow, he was a great man. He built Pokogara. He built West Millennium Heights. He founded West, but you're no longer there. Why do we have to wait for you to pass away? Because we all know that's how we're going to end up. Why not do it now? Now, this award that I've brought with me, which I'm going to present now, it's not much, Mr. Ken. But I just wanted you to just know that in this country, Zimbabwe, despite everything that's happening, some people really do appreciate you. I think that's the most important thing. To me, deep down, you inspire me, and I look up to you as a big brother. And I also want to thank Tatiana, and together with everyone else here. I don't know how to say this, but the point is, growing up as a young boy, you had a dream. And that dream is alive today. You wanted to empower people. You wanted to see certain things happen. You've lived long enough to see those things come to pass. So on behalf of Property Magazine and everyone else here. I'm going to request that Dr. Afra, Dr. Matengambili, please come and help me present the fourth. I'm going to just read what's written here. On the recommendation of the board and by virtue of the authority vested in them by Property Magazine, today we seek to confer, together with all the privileges, rights and honors in this year 2021, and wish to advise that Property Magazine, which is Zimbabwe's premier and prestigious property magazine. Again, I need to emphasize, it's the only one that exclusively publishes expert and authentic, verified news and issues that concern the property market in Zimbabwe. So what I'm saying here is, I don't know how many other accolades you've received, but you're in the property sector. And what's key here is a voice in the property sector has recognized and acknowledged the work that you're doing in this country. So on behalf of Property Magazine, I wish to advise that we are naming you the Property Developer of the Year this year, 2021, in this country.
That's
for what
amazing.
you've done. Please, Doc.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Together.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, doctor.
While I'm on the same note, allow me to advise that Property Magazine today also wants to celebrate West Properties as the Property Development Company of the Year in this country 2021. Allow me again to present this to you,
Wow.
sir.
Thank you very much, sir. What an honor.
Now, without saying much, we just want
May I
to say
take your hand? Thank you, sir.
Now, while it might be small, I want to make it very clear, Mr. Sharpe, I will not be attending your funeral. When it is.
I hope not.
I think whatever needs to be said should be said to you while you are alive. And I want to say thank you so much for the good work you continue to do. Thank you for inspiring even your team and the nation. May you continue to do more, and we will continue to support you and celebrate your legacy. God
Thank you,
bless
sir.
and
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Firstly, I'm not a donkey. I hope I never get called a donkey. And second of all, I've got thick skin. So I'm not really worried about what they say about me in the newspapers or the public, because I know who I am, and I'm a child of God. I'm God's son, and I'm brought to this earth just like all of us with a specific purpose to fulfill. And there's nothing that will stop me from achieving that purpose which our Father in heaven designed for me before I was even put in my mother's womb. And I'm determined and undeterred to not stop at all measures to achieve that which we have to achieve in Zimbabwe. But receiving this award today, I must say this is not my doing. Whilst I fulfill my purpose and my part in this, we are one body in this company. Just like the Savior taught, we are all one body with different parts. We all have different parts in this company. In fact, we know which body part we are. Literally, we know. And we work together as different parts of the same body to achieve the results. So I would like to say thank you today to this team, to Tanya, to Simba, to Kerry, to Marilyn, to Mandla, because they're the ones, they're the superstars that have got us this today. So thank you to them. And lastly but not least, I would like to say in Nelson Mandela's words, judge me not for what I've done wrong or how many times I've fallen, but rather judge me for how many times I get up, because I will continue to get up and I will continue to persevere. Thank you very much, Tatenda Majrita.